Hello students, in this video lecture, I am going to explain you about the data representation. As we all know, computer is a device which transfers information from one unit to another unit or one part to another part or one place to another place. With the help of computer and network, we can transfer information. As we all know, we transfer data information from one place to another place. Computer is capable of taking input, processing it, and after processing it produces the output. Now the question arises, how is the information represented in a computer? How is the information represented in a computer? As we all know, computer is a digital electronic circuit, and a digital device or a digital electronic circuits process only digital signals. A digital signal is a signal which has only two levels of voltage or current. You can just say. The signal has only two discrete levels of voltage or current. And the two discrete levels of the voltage is represented by binary number 0 and 1. So, we can say information is represented in a computer in the form of binary digit. The short form of binary digit is called bit, which is popularly known and everyone knows bit. Bit is the smallest unit of data or information, just you can say. Now the question arises, how is the input and output presented in the form of bit? That is understood by human being, by us. Because we cannot understood the information which is written in the form of binary or which is given in the form of signal. The information which is given in the form of signal or binary in the form of binary is only understandable by the machinery. That is only understandable by the digital devices or digital systems. We can understand any data or information when it is represented in our day-to-day language, in our language which is used by us in our day-to-day life. That is, we use to represent the numerical value, we use decimal number systems. To represent any information, we use some kind of language. Most popular is the English language. The information must be given, the instructions or data must be written in the form of a string of words, a string of alphabets, you can say. Or the numerical value must be given in the string of decimal numbers. So we can understand it. Then what the computer do? Okay, we give information, we give data in the form of our language, that is in the form of decimal number, in the form of English language or any other language. So there is some mechanism inside the computer which converts our data into binary language so that the computer can process it, and after processing, with the help of the same mechanism, the binary data is converted into our language, and we get output in the same format in which we have given the input. Next thing is how arithmetic operations are performed through these bits. How arithmetic calculations are performed, how different kinds of computation work is performed in the computer by using only these bits. It means whatever arithmetical operation, whatever arithmetical problem which we have given to the computer converts those data in the form of binary, and processing is performed on the binary data, and after processing it generates output which is a binary output, but then it is converted into our language, in our number system. which we use. Okay, so how arithmetic calculation is performed through these bits, how computer understands whether the given number is positive or it is negative, whether the user want to do an addition operation or subtraction operation, how the circuit performs all these things. Okay, so here we are going to learn about the different types of number systems, how one number systems can be converted from decimal to binary, from binary to decimal, from octal to binary, from hexadecimal to binary, or binary to hexadecimal. That is, we will learn about the mainly four kinds of number systems, their interconversion, how arithmetical operations are performed, how positive numbers are represented, how negative numbers are represented, how computer performs addition, subtraction, and one thing we will also study in this particular unit about the floating point number, how floats number are represented in computer. Float number means the number which is in the fractional value, which is decimal point, which start after decimal point. How computer understand that this is the fractional part, this is the integer part. These are the various things which we will learn in this particular unit, that is called data representation. I have prepared this video lecture keeping in mind the syllabus of AKU, Aryabhat Knowledge University. In our BCA program, BCA course, in the fourth semester, we have a paper called Digital Electronics and Computer System Architecture Organization. It is a paper of BCA program, but the digital electronics, the contents within the paper is almost same for students of any university who are doing BCA or BTech program, or BTech course or BTech program. So this particular video is not only for the AKU students of any university who are doing their BCA course or BTech course. We have a paper, Digital Electronics, Computer System Architecture Organization, can see this video and understand the things which I am going to explain in this video. Okay, now we come to the number system. What are the various number systems? Before going through another slide, I will try to share with you one thing. What is one thing? There is no hard and fast rule that there will be only 4 number systems. The number system can be designed for any base or any radix. It means that we can design a number system of base 5, base 10, base 12, base 15, base 32, base 49, base 100, or any value, any number, any type. But here we are only going to explain, I am only going to explain you the mainly 4 number system. That is the decimal number system, binary number system, octal number system, and hexadecimal number system. Why? Because we have only considered these number systems to represent data in computer. So I'm only going to explain you these 4 number systems. After the number systems, I will also explain to you the various types of codes. Why we are using these codes? These codes are used to represent the character, various types of symbols, various types of punctuation marks. That is the alphanumeric value, the information, the data which is given in the both alphabets and numerical form. When you give any value or data in alphabets, in alphanumeric form, how computer will convert it into binary. So for this, we have different types of codes. So we will also study about different types of codes in this particular unit. Not only in this particular video lecture, because in one video lecture we cannot learn about so many things. We cannot I cannot explain about so many things. So in continuation with this video lecture, in the next one, we will explain you step by step each and every thing. Okay? So let us come to the number system. Different types of number systems. How many number systems we are going to explain here? What I have told you, here I am going to explain you mainly 4 number systems. What is number system? Why we use it? Everyone know number system consists of numerals. And what is the use of numerals? The numerals are used to represent a value, a data, or an information in quantitative form. When you have to represent any value or any data or any information in quantitative form, you will need some kind of numeral value. You will need some kind of numeral symbols. And that numeral symbols will be part of any number system. So some of the common number systems which I am going to explain you is the decimal number system, binary number system, octal number system, and hexadecimal number system. Because these 4 number systems are somehow related with our unit, related with our computer system. Decimal number system is our day-to-day life. In our day-to-day life, we use any we represent any value, any numerical value in decimal form. So it is essential for us to know what is decimal number system and how the decimal number system is converted into binary form so that the computer can process it or any digital device can process it. Why we will learn about the octal number system? Because octal number system we use to represent the binary value in shorter form, in short form notation. So we will learn about the octal number system. And next one is the hexadecimal number system. Why we will learn about the hexadecimal number system? The hexadecimal number system is a number system which consists of 16 symbols, 16 digits. It is a larger kind of number system. Means the large number of bits can be represented in a small number of digits in hexadecimal form. So in computer, when we define the address of a memory location or network address, so generally we use the hexadecimal digit to represent those data. So we have to learn about the hexadecimal number system, and we have to also know how we can convert a binary number into hexadecimal, or an hexadecimal number into binary number, a decimal number into hexadecimal, or hexadecimal number into, that is the interconversion of number from one number system to another number system. How we will convert? What is the process? What is the method to convert? Let us come to the first one, that is the decimal number system. As the name indicates, decimal, और इसका हिंदी में होता है दशमलव पद्धति. यानी this number system consists of 10 symbols or 10 digits, and the digits are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And what is the base or radix of this number system? The base or radix of this number system is 10. 10 is the base of this number system, which means every digit of the decimal number system have a positional weight. The positional weight is the base in the power of 10. It is 10 to the power 0, it is 10 to the power 1, it is 10 to the power 2, 3, 4, and so on. Let us just understand it through example. Let us just understand. हम लोग इसको कैसे समझे तो एक एग्जाम्पल से इसको समझने का कोशिश करेंगे. In this representation, I have taken an example of a number, a string of a number 234.5. Normally, what we will read this number 234.5. It means By default, we have considered this number as a decimal number, and we have and I have read it as 234.5. How this number is equal to 234.5? How can we prove it that this number is equal to 234.5? So how we can prove it? Just we will put the weight of each digit. What is its positional weight? And we will multiply the number to its positional weight. We will get a partial product for each symbol, and after adding all those partial products, we will get the actual value of the number. So here 234.5. What is the partial product of 5? It is equal to 10 to the power minus 1. What is the actual value of the 234? The 4 is 10 to the power 0, 3 is 10 to the power 1, and 2 is 10 to the power 2. The 2 into 10 to the power 2 is equal to 100. 3 into 10 to the power 1 is equal to 30. 5 into 10 to the power 0 is equal to 5. Okay? And after doing some simple calculation, addition, subtraction, we will get the value of the number equal to 234.5. Okay? I hope you all must have understand these things. You all must have understanding these things. आप लोग सभी इसको समझ रहे होंगे कि कैसे हम लोग ऑक्टल नंबर को में कितने सिंबल्स होते हैं, कितने डिजिट्स होते हैं, और कैसे हमने एक नंबर दिया हुआ था डेसिमल का, उसका हम लोगों ने कैसे वैल्यू को निकाला, एक्सप्लेन करके कैसे निकाला. Now we come to the binary number system. Binary number system. The base of this number system is only 2, and it has only 2 symbols. One is 0 and another is 1. This number system consists of only 2 digits or 2 symbols. The binary digits are called as bit. In the short form, they are called as bit. Okay. Now in the next video lecture, I will explain you how a decimal number system is converted into binary form, or how a binary number system is converted into decimal form, and how a decimal number system is converted into octal, hexadecimal, and vice versa. So, okay.